Hi, welcome to Varenya's Photon Online Educational Academy for IIT and NEET examinations. This is Guntuka Srinivas. It is a free educational channel, especially useful for 8th class to the 12th class standard students. In the previous session, we have discussed about the speed. The concept of the speed was explained. Now, let us see about the velocity. Let me take up the velocity. Velocity is simply defined as the displacement or simply change in position within given time interval. How the clarity? It is a displacement. The same displacement, or we can say that change in position within the given time interval. That is nothing but the velocity. This is velocity. Clear? Whereas speed is distance by time, velocity is displacement by time. Okay. Now, observe velocity is denoted by v bar. It is a vector. That's why we are denoting it as v bar. Yes? No. If I define the velocity is v bar, which is nothing but displacement by time. Displacement by time. Observe here. In the previous sessions, we have seen that. Let us say that this is the object is at x1 position and it is moving to the x2 position. Here, the time at the x1 position is, let us say, t1, and as it moves to the x2 position, the time, let us say, t2. Here, observe carefully. The object initially at the x1 position, slowly it is moving towards x2 position. Clear? At the x1 position, time was t1, and x2 position, time was t2. If the displacement velocity is simply defined as displacement by time. Change in position year to year, change x1 to x2 position. Displacement is the length of the straight line connecting the initial to final position. That is the magnitude. Direction is always initial to the final. Clear? Initial to the final. So change in position. Here I clearly write in this case that v bar velocity is change in position x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1. Change in position is x2 minus x1, and that is displacement, and time is t2 minus t. Clear? This is the fundamental meaning of the velocity. It is a vector quantity. That's why we are denoting it as v bar. Vector v. Simple definition, displacement by time. Clear? Now observe carefully. If the duration is long, if the duration is long, then the term we generally use is average velocity. Average velocity. Here we define as v bar. Same letter, we are defining v bar. That is equal to the total displacement. Total displacement by total time. In the previous session, we have defined average speed. Average speed v is equal to total distance by total time. That is the speed, average speed. But whereas here, average velocity is v bar, which is total displacement by total time. Clear? If the duration is very long, for the longer duration of time. Okay. The same here, if we denote v bar mathematically, okay, mathematically, delta displacement. Clear? Here I am taking a notation R for displacement, delta R bar by delta T. This is the mathematical definition of the average velocity. Delta R by, the delta R stands for the total displacement, delta T stands for the total time. Okay. Now observe carefully. In the previous session, we have seen about the position vectors. Let us say this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is origin, and an object is present here at A. Object is present at A. Okay? The position of the object is indicated by position vector OA, OA bar, OA. Is here. Suppose the object is moving A to B position. Let us say it is B position moving. And the position vector in this case is shown as OB bar. OB bar. The OA bar is denoted here. The OA bar is denoted here as R1 bar. OB bar, R2 bar. OA bar is initial position vector. OB bar is final position vector. OA bar is R1 bar. OA bar is R1 bar, initial position vector. OB bar is final position vector, R2 bar. Okay. Now, we want the displacement. We want the displacement. The displacement is change in position, A to B, initial point to the final point. Okay. Straight line connecting initial to the final point. The length gives the displacement. If I join these two, AB bar is the displacement. AB bar is displacement vector. And this displacement is denoted as delta R bar. Delta R bar. Delta R bar. Clear? Delta R bar. Here I am indicating. Delta R bar. Okay. Observe. Suppose let us say the time period When the object was at the initial position A, the time period was T1. As the object is moving from the initial position A to final position B, if the time was T2. During the time interval T2 minus T1, the displacement was what? Delta R. Delta R. Okay. And in the previous class, we have seen delta R bar is final position vector minus initial position vector. OB bar minus OA bar, that is R2 bar, final position vector minus initial position. Now, by using the same concept, I am defining velocity. Velocity V bar. Velocity is V bar, which is equal to displacement. What is the displacement? R2 minus R1. R2 bar minus R1 bar. What is the time? T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1. Clear? T2 minus T. If I simplify this, this is indicated as delta R bar. And T2 minus T1 is the change in time interval, delta T. This is the mathematical definition, dr bar by dt. That is the average velocity. Clear? By means of position vector also, we have seen. Okay. This is average velocity. Let me define another term, instantaneous. Instantaneous velocity. That is denoted as R only, V bar. Okay. It is nothing but it is the velocity. It is the velocity at a particular instant of time. A particular instant. Of the clarity, it is a velocity at a particular instant. At a specific point, very particular instant. That's why it is known as instantaneous velocity. Clear? And this instantaneous velocity is simply defined as V bar is equal to mathematically dr bar by dt bar. V bar is equal to dr bar by dt. This is the mathematical part. D stands for differential element, small differential element. Within the dt small time interval, small displacement, dr. That is known as instantaneous velocity at a particular instant. Clear? At a particular instant. Okay. Now, observe carefully. We have defined the three things. Speed. What is speed? Speed is nothing but displacement by time. This is the V bar. And second is average speed. We have defined the velocity, displacement by time, V bar. And average velocity, again V bar, notation is total displacement by total time. Instantaneous velocity, very small displacement within the small interval of time, dr bar by dt. Clear? That the three things. Yeah, here I'm highlighting those three things. The first one is simple term, velocity. Velocity is V bar, vector quantity. So simply displacement by time. Displacement by time. Yeah. The second is average. average velocity V bar V bar total displacement by total time. Clear? Mathematically, it is given as V bar is given as delta R bar by delta T. Is average velocity. Third thing is that is the instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity V bar dr bar by dt. Very small interval of time, very small distance. These are the three things that we have defined. Clear? These are the three things that we have. Now, let us come to the units of the velocity. Units of velocity. Clear? Units of velocity. Velocity is having the units meter per second in SI or MKS systems. Here and centimeter per second in CGS system. Okay. Sometimes, generally, we denote speed and velocity in the kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Okay. There also the speed, instead of meter per second, centimeter per second, they denote the kilometer per hour. This is the general the unit mentioned. Clear? Now, what is the dimension formula? Dimension formula, here it is. Dimension formula is, what is it is? Displacement velocity is what? Displacement by time. So it is simply the displacement by time. So displacement by time. Displacement is nothing but the length notation L by T. So on simplification, there is no m term, m to the power of 0, L e to the power of -1. This is the dimension formula. Clear? Dimension formula of the velocity. Okay. Now coming to the velocity. Velocity V bar. Velocity V bar. Okay. Is a vector quantity. Is a vector quantity. Okay. That means it has both magnitude and also direction. Both you have. Here you have magnitude as well as direction. Both. Whereas speed is a scalar quantity. It has only magnitude. There is no direction. But velocity, it is having the magnitude as well as direction. That's why we are denoting as V bar. Clear? Velocity is having a magnitude and direction, vector quantity. And observe carefully, when you deal with the velocity, Okay. Whatever the displacement direction, because it is displacement by time, whatever the direction of the displacement direction is from where to where, initial to the final position. That will be the direction of the velocity. Displacement direction will be the direction of the velocity, since time has no direction. Understand? Now, observe carefully. Suppose if you are dealing with the direction, velocity, let's say delta r bar, average velocity, delta r by delta t. Similarly, instantaneous velocity, dr bar by dt. Okay. In above terms, r bar direction, displacement direction, initial position to the final position will be the direction of the velocity. Clear? Okay. And be careful. This is average velocity. Simply AV I am denoting. This is instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity is very small duration of the time. Okay. Observe. Here I am taking a one simple example. Let us say this is one curve. Okay. A, B, okay, and C. Let us say this is only example I have taken. Example. A curve A half semicircle down and BC half semicircle up. Clear? Now, in the average velocity term, if I need the average velocity during this path, ABC curved path, what is the displacement? Initial position to the final position. If I join this, the length of the straight line joining the initial position A, final position C, is the magnitude of this displacement. Direction is from where to where? Direction is from A, initial point, to final point C. Direction is from A to C. AC is displacement. So AC bar is displacement. AC bar is displacement. Shortest distance between shortest distance between initial and final positions are simply points. So initial point was A. This is the initial point. This is C, final point. Okay. So path was this, like this does. We are not interested in the speed. We are interested in the velocity. So A to B, B to C. So displacement is initial to final point. Shortest distance or length of the straight line gives the magnitude. AC bar is the displacement. That is in the case of the average velocity. Be careful, it is in the case of the average velocity. In the case of average velocity. Okay. But suppose if you are considering instantaneous velocity, okay, in the case of average velocity, the direction of the displacement itself is the direction of the average velocity, A to C. A to C. But in case of instantaneous velocity, observe here, this is the half semicircle. Again, this is half semicircle. This is the point B. This is the point A. This is the point C. Clear? Suppose let us say I need velocity. What is instantaneous velocity? V bar instantaneous. I need instantaneous. What is instantaneous velocity? At a particular point, at a particular instant. Let us say this point is here. I am indicating. So that is given as ds, or that is, we have taken notation, dr bar by dt. dr bar by dt. Now observe, at a particular point, there is no displacement at all, because it is a point, a particular instant. There is no change in time also. There is small time, but there is no change in time also. Hence, what we do is, we take small point. This is initial. With respect to this point, very small, very minute distance here. And after this point, another point. We take this as initial point, small e. This as final point, small b. We take very small. If this is a reference point, backward, a small, very fine minute, a point A taken. After this point, a very fine, very small distance B. The difference between the initial and position, final position, the difference between initial position A, final position B is nothing but dr. And if this is the T1 time at the initial point, and T2 time is at the B final point, T2 minus T1 is the D. Because to take the instantaneous velocity at a particular instant, there is no displacement. Truly speaking, there is no displacement, there is no change in time. But we need it. For consideration, what we are doing is, we are specifying that particular point, that instant, and a backward step, very minute point, very infinitesimally very small, A point is taken, initial point. After that point, a very fine point, B is taken, very small distance, that is A to B. There is a change, a small change in displacement dr. We are saying that it is a dr. Similarly, the time at the initial point is T1, we are taking. Final point B, T2, we are taking. Very small change in time, backward and forward, very small change in time, dt we are taking. That is how we take the instantaneous velocity. Okay? Now, observe, what is the direction of this? What is the direction of this instantaneous velocity? Direction is always, we set initial point to the final point. So if I join initial point and final point like this, if I join initial point and final point by a line, this becomes a tangent to it. This becomes a tangent. This is a tangent, I say. Tangent. By join, this is a curve I am highlighting. This is a curve. On this curve, this is a point, backward point and forward point. If I need A, B, backward, forward. If I join initial final points with the straight line, and that gives the direction. This is a tangential direction. Instantaneous velocity is tangential to the point. Is tangential to the point. Have the clarity, because very small time at a particular instant, there is no displacement, there is no change in time. Hence, we have taken very small points, backward, forward, small change in time, T1, T2. And direction is connecting them initial to final position, extending it. That gives the tangential. Clear? This is instantaneous velocity. Okay. Now, what we said, velocity is a vector quantity. Direction it has as well as magnitude also. Okay. Now, observe velocity is positive or negative also. Positive or negative, depending on the direction of displacement. Direction of displacement. Whereas we have seen in case of speed is always positive. There is no question of negative. But velocity, if the displacement is positive, then velocity becomes positive. The displacement is negative. There is a negative direction. There is a velocity is also in the reverse direction, because velocity is a vector. Velocity is a vector. Clear? And observe carefully. In the earlier class, we said that speed cannot be zero. Speed cannot be zero because distance will be there, speed cannot be zero. But if displacement is zero, then velocity becomes zero. Observe carefully. If the displacement is zero, velocity becomes zero. Velocity is always positive or sometimes negative, depending upon the direction of the displacement. But if displacement itself is zero, then velocity becomes zero. But speed cannot. Speed cannot be equal to zero because distance traveled always will be there. Maybe there may be no displacement, but distance will be there, and speed cannot be. And always remember, in the earlier class also we have seen, okay, distance is always greater than or equal to displacement. Hence, you can say average speed is always greater than or equal to the average velocity. Okay, distance is always path length. Hence it is always greater than the displacement. Okay, only in the case of straight line, if both are same, then distance will be equal to displacement. But always distance is a path length, hence always greater than the displacement. Hence we have kept distance is greater than or equal only in the case of straight line to the displacement. Hence conclusion is what? When distance by time is the average speed, total distance by total time, total displacement by total time is average velocity. Hence average speed is always greater than, since distance is greater than displacement, average speed is always greater than average velocity. Okay. Now, observe carefully. When you are taking up the velocity concept. Here, now, here I am highlighting velocity. Let us take up the instantaneous velocity. That is the particular instant now. What is its fundamental definition? Small displacement within the small interval of time. Okay. If, here I am writing, if for a small time period, dt, okay, always magnitude of instantaneous velocity, modulus of instantaneous velocity, magnitude of instantaneous velocity, because instantaneous velocity is at a particular instant for a very small time, dt. Clear? Now, modulus of the instantaneous velocity becomes equal to the modulus. This modulus stands for magnitude. Modulus of dr bar by dt, which is simply nothing but ds by dt, which is nothing but the instantaneous speed. Instantaneous nothing but instantaneous speed. That means the conclusion is that for a very small time interval, instantaneous speed becomes equal to the instantaneous velocity in case of magnitude. Underline the word magnitude. In case of the magnitude of instantaneous velocity becomes equal to the instantaneous speed. Clear? For a small, be careful about this terminology. For a small time period, the magnitude of instantaneous velocity becomes equal to the instantaneous speed. Here I clearly write the magnitude of instantaneous velocity becomes equal to instantaneous speed. Only the magnitude, be careful, magnitude. Okay, because speed, anyhow, there is no direction, but for the smaller duration of time, instantaneous velocity magnitude becomes equal to the instantaneous speed. That means year afterwards, for all practical purposes, magnitude of instantaneous velocity is nothing but instantaneous speed. See, modulus of v bar instantaneous velocity magnitude is v stands for speed, instantaneous speed. Okay, only in case of magnitude, be careful. Only magnitude. For smaller time period, we take this condition. Okay, speed is equal to the velocity, or in other words, here I write speed is equal to velocity for small time, for smaller time periods, for small interval. Condition applies for small interval. Okay, clear? Now observe. Let us see some mathematical equations. Let us see some mathematical equations which are useful in solving the problems. Okay. Now we have defined two things: velocity, two types, average velocity. Clear? So v bar is equal to we have, all right, AB have, right? Delta R bar by delta T. Yeah. Another is instantaneous velocity. instantaneous velocity. Clear? That is V bar instant is equal to dr bar by dt. Yeah, very small time interval dr by dt. Clear? Dr by. Okay. Now observe. We are taking the instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity. V bar instant. V bar instant. Just now we said that for a small interval of time, for small time interval, for small time interval, magnitude of the V instantaneous, magnitude of V instantaneous becomes equal to the V instantaneous speed. That means here I write V bar is equal to general notation I'm writing V instant ds by dt. Always keep in mind for small interval only. Here, this is highlighted. V bar is equal to ds by dt. Speed is equal to the velocity. Instantaneous velocity magnitude is equal to the instantaneous speed for small interval. Clear? Only magnitude. Only magnitude. Bigger. The magnitude. Then observe from this equation, V bar is equal to ds by dt. Cross multiply. ds is equal to V bar into dt. V bar into dt. Clear? On integration above equation, if we are integrating on integration, here this is the equation on integration. Okay, if you apply the integral of ds is equal to integral of bar dt, and final equation becomes integration of ds is small element is s, which is equal to integration of v displacement for a small interval of time is given as integration of v dt. Only in magnitude, be careful in it. Clear? Okay. Now observe the first mathematical equation we are at. Secondly, let us say that if V bar is a velocity vector given Bx I cap, By j cap, Bz k cap, then magnitude of this modulus of this magnitude of this is what? B coefficient of this I cap square, coefficient of j cap square, U square, coefficient of k cap, Bz square. This is the magnitude. So this is nothing but magnitude of velocity is nothing but equal to the speed. Only magnitude. Be careful. Only magnitude. is equal to the magnitude of velocity vector is equal to the speed. The magnitude is given as modulus of v bar, vx square plus vy square plus vz square. That becomes speed for small interval. Be careful for small interval of time. Okay, for small interval of time. Is it clear? These are some of the fundamental concepts related to the velocity. During solving the numericals, we apply all of these equations. Hence, go through video carefully. If you have not understood once, go through twice or thrice. Carefully observe the difference between the terms. What is velocity? What is average velocity? What is instantaneous velocity? How for small interval, instantaneous velocity's magnitude becomes equal to the instantaneous speed. Okay, what are the mathematical equations involved? If you go through all these things very carefully, then you can attempt easily. Yeah. Okay. Without the clarity in the concept, it is highly impossible to attempt them. Hence, concept should have a clarity, a clear picture in mind. Hope you have understood the concept. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Thank you for patience. Yeah.